Alright, what's going on, guys? So I'm here with a few pickups. I've got some Game Boys, some TurboGrafx, and then I just wanted to chat just a little bit about that Smash Brothers demo that came out. So let's start with the Game Boy games I got here. I picked up Castilian. I've been wanting to get this game for a while. Some of you may know about my story with the Castilian NES cards. I bought it in late 2000. And then 8 years later, in 2008 or 2009, I'd pop it in and I found out I had Dragon Warrior 3 in my Castilian carts. So I actually had to go out then and search out Castilian to play it. But for those of you who haven't played Castilian, it's got a very interesting a screen setup where you're making your way like around a circular tower. So it's definitely worth a play, and it's one of the more, like I said, more interesting platforming type of games for the NES. And, one's about $3. And the other game I got with that was Ultima Runes of Virtue 2. I don't know if this is a Lord British game or not, but I believe Lord British is in this game. He is mentioned in this game, but I don't know if it follows him. But basically, the lords from the Ultima game are getting kidnapped, and you got to go save them. So it does briefly follow, some of the other Ultimas like these. I'm actually getting into these games a lot lately. I don't know why, but Quest for Avatar is a good one to start with. I know a lot of us already have Exodus, very common game, and maybe Warriors of Destiny, a little less common, but these are all right RPGs. Once you get to them. So yeah, if anybody sees Ultima Runes of Virtue around, for $3, pick it up. I'd pay up to 10 for this. And the other Game Boy item I got a trade with my buddy Matt in the St. Louis Gamers trade, and that was a green Game Boy with the Game Boy camera. So the green Game Boy camera. I did not realize that this had a game in it. And it's very interesting too. It's just full of Easter eggs and secrets, and there's like hidden sound tests and everything, and there's little mini games you can play. There's little mini game psych outs, and all the screens are set up like little RPG shop menus and things. So it's very interesting. Yeah, if anybody has these lying around and you just thought that it was just a camera, pop this in. You'll be pleasantly surprised, because there's a lot of like I said, a lot of just interesting stuff in here, and it's actually a game. You might have popped it on enough just to see the weird dancing Mario, but everything else is pretty much that creepy in there. So yeah, definitely check that out. And another thing that I found out was that there is a corresponding camera color for each colored Game Boy Pocket. So yeah, I'll probably look for them all and just to have them. I don't really know how much they go for. I think I paid like $15 for all this. So alrighty, let's go on to the TurboGrafx games here. So the first one I just picked up a loose PC Engine game. Charlie over at Game Trader 2 got in some loose PC Engine games, so I just picked up one just to play. And I will probably trade this off, as I pretty much only go for the CIC or complete in case for the cue cards, and for anything for the PC Engine for that matter. I just want the whole complete setup, because to me, just having the manual is half of the fun, and especially when it's in your collection on display. So yeah, March and Maze, it's kind of like, it's a platformer on like an isometric field, and the enemies are all rolling marbles at you, so you're using marbles and balloons to knock people off the playing field, but it's set up like a platformer. So it's actually a pretty interesting game. And the other games I got here, one up here, I picked up for the TurboGrafx here, and for the US NTSC, I got Ballistics. Very simple game. It's a fun, like co-op, two-player game, but there's no in-depth story to this. I mean, it's basically like, okay, you're an alien claw, and you're dropping a ball into an arena, but there's no motive for the alien, there's no motive for the players in the arena. I probably will one day pick this up for the PC Engine if I find out that it's different, but to me, this could, I know that the cover art's exactly the same on the PC Engine version, so I haven't really done much research on this, so this might have been just another U.S. only or U.S. made game. I don't know, or maybe the PC Engine manual tells a little more of the story. But other than that, it holds about $35 value, so it is part of the collection, so that's why it gets attention. The other game I got is one of the later release games, I believe '92, and that's Ghost Manor. Yeah, and this game's getting up there in price, and I have a feeling that this game is just one of those that with people going after the TurboGrafx, more often than not, everyone's just trying to complete the set because there's only what, 91 or 93 games or something. So eventually, everybody's going to get around to every game, and if you're really seriously collecting and getting it done and want to get it done in the next year or two, I am personally starting from the later years going down. So Ghost Manor was one of those reasonable ones to pick up, so I got that. Alrighty, and one other TurboGrafx item. I picked up a Turbo Stick. Got this from Game Trader 2. And like I said, there's a lot of guys like my buddy Alex and Martin, a few other people are getting into TurboGrafx. So a lot of people are getting a lot of cool stuff around. So I picked up the Turbo Stick, and yeah, these kind of, if you want to go onto eBay and pick one of these up, it's probably going to cost you around close to $40 or so. But this one's in perfect condition, and it's not hard to find them in good condition. A lot of TurboGrafx stuff was well taken care of, or just not used that much and well kept. So this Turbo Stick is excellent. I recommend having this to play with on the TurboGrafx. A lot of the other TurboGrafx sticks aren't that great, but this one, I really like this one. So, alrighty, and then last but not least, I was sitting talking to my uncle about Smash Brothers and about my cousin and his days with Smash Brothers in his life and how excited he was for the new one. And then literally right as I scrolled through Facebook, I saw somebody throw up one of my friends some free 3DS codes for the Smash Brothers demo. So I said, okay, I checked out to see if they're still good, and I picked one and I downloaded it, and then I was like, oh hey, I told my uncle to see if my cousin wanted one, and sure enough he did, and that was probably the best part, was being able to share one of the codes to somebody who wanted it. So thank you, Brandon, for those codes. But yeah, this is my very first time playing Smash Brothers, and I quite like it. It took a minute to get used to the fighting style because the fighting really isn't there. A lot of the experience is what's going on around you, as opposed to Street Fighter and like Mortal Kombat. It's all about the moves. You're following those moves and the impacts. Where in this game, to me, it seemed the focus was off a little bit. Like Nintendo purposely didn't have the focus completely on the fighting. It's more on the ambience all around you, and you're turning the screen into different things. So, to me, it's pretty neat coming from just a life of Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat. But there's a lot of basically it's going to show you you got one level here, and then you can see all the other ones and whatnot, and then you can actually you go back, it lets you see all the characters and whatnot. So you got to pick between Mario, Link, and Pikachu, and the Villager, and Mega Man. So yeah, I'm sure a lot of people saw this up, and I'm sure a lot of people saw people trying to sell it on their Facebook groups and stuff, and a lot of groups finally just said stop trying to sell this stuff. And anyways, they're only going for like $5 or $6 on eBay anyways, but it's just sad to see that. And but anyways, it's just a good experience for Nintendo to see which one of our Platinum Reward members have 3DSs, who's playing them, and Nintendo just loves to see their stuff sold. And as we know, Nintendo likes things in very limited quantities. So what I'm thinking they did is they gave 1 in 4 Platinum Reward members 4 codes each to share with their friends, which was actually a pretty good idea rather than just giving everybody a code. So, all right, guys, well that's it, and I will catch you later. All righty, peace.